Hi, I'm Chas, and you're watching Chas's Crazy Creations. For this first project, this is a makeup bag, or whatever you need for your purse, or different carry-ons, or these pouches can just be used for anything. This one is made of vinyl. It says Dream Chaser on the front. I'm going to be flipping it over, and I'm going to be using a rub-on transfer that says Dream Until Your Dreams Come True. So the first step is removing the transfer and placing it onto the bag where you want it to go. Next, I'm going to press firmly to hold it in place. Now, if you're worried at all that it's going to move, now it should be a little sticky, so it should hold in place, but if you're worried at all, you could always do some stencil tape or some painter's tape to hold it in place for you. Next, you're going to need a credit card, or I have this card from my Mod Podge projects, and we're just going to go ahead and start scratching over the transfer. And you'll see a color shift as you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll continue doing this. And then I will show you what the next step is. Now, once I've gotten the whole thing done, what I think, and you're going to next start to peel it up. Now, if you notice something doesn't transfer, stop, put it back down, and scratch over the part. But let's see how we do. So I'm going to peel it off. And there you go. So now the front side has the original Dream Chaser, and the back says Dream Until Your Dreams Come True. So I've taken the back side and made something plain and made it lovely. Now you could do this with a plain bag as well, but these are so versatile and they make great gift ideas. For this next project, I'll be using a versatile bag that can be again used in your purse or travel bag. And it says Be Happy, and it's a fabric material. But on the back side, again, something plain and simple. So what I'm gonna do is I have found this rub-on transfer that says Be Happy. So the first thing I do is remove the backing, and then I place this centered onto the back of the bag and then press down firmly. And again, if you're worried about anything like this peeling or not sticking, you can easily use some painter's tape to hold it in place while you do this. Next, you'll need a credit card, or I'm using my Mod Podge card, and we're gonna just rub back and forth on the transfer. Now you'll notice the color changes as you are scraping. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape across this entire thing until I've gotten the whole transfer in place, and then we'll talk about what's next. Now, once I've had the whole thing transferred, at least what I think is the best way, I'm gonna peel it up. Now, if some of the part of the transfer doesn't come off easily, stop, place it back down, and scratch over it again until it comes up. But here we go. We're gonna slowly peel back. And there it is. So now on the front, I've got Be Happy, and on the back, I've got more Be Happy, but I've changed this back side to a lovely transfer. And you could do this with plain projects as well, and these make amazing gifts. So this is a really nice plain bag on both sides, and it's like a suede feeling cloth material. And I found this rub-on transfer, but obviously I don't want to use this entire transfer. I want to use just the parts I want, so I'm going to start with this piece down here. So the first thing I want to do is just cut out the part I want. And I'm going to go around this little squiggle mark here, and then back up, and then I'm going to cut all the way across, trying to avoid the pieces that I don't want and keep the pieces I do want. Next, what I'm gonna do is, as you can see here, I've got this piece right here, and I think it would look really nicely up here. So I'm gonna start by peeling the back off the transfer. And then I'm gonna place it on about where I think I want it to be, center it up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and press down. Now, again, if you're not comfortable with the stickiness that's on the back of this, you can always use some painter's tape or stencil tape to hold it in place temporarily. So now that I've got it into place, I'm gonna use my Mod Podge card, or you could use a credit card, and you're gonna just slowly go over the transfer. And it's important when they're detailed like this to go over all the little parts. So take your time, take breaks if you need to, because sometimes your arm can get tired. Sometimes these transfers are really easy to tell if they're transferring because the color kind of shifts as it transfers onto the bag, but sometimes it is a little harder to tell. So I'll go ahead and finish coloring with the credit card over all the transfer. Now that I think I've gotten the whole thing, I'm going to carefully peel it up. Now, if I ever find that I'm missing a spot, I just simply lay it back down and scratch over that part again. So I'm going to carefully peel it up here. And there it is, a nice design on this very plain bag. Now I could leave it with just one, or I could put something on the back side as well. I hope this inspires you to update some bags of your own. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog at ChasCrazyCreations.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.